Okay, it's afternoon now. Good afternoon. I wanted to come on here. This is Kayla with Snap Expressions. If you are new to the group, I welcome you, and I'd ask that if you're watching, please sprinkle and share what I do with others and invite them into the group so you can get some really neat ideas on how to do some crafts and how to use Dollar Tree items to make some really nice crafts. So be sure and invite other people in to watch also. So today, this afternoon, we're going to be making a splatter screen snowman. Now, earlier I did a splatter screen pumpkin, and it turned out really cute. So I wanted to show you how else to use a splatter screen. So earlier in the video, I did ask y'all to go and pick up some splatter screens, and so this is what they look like, and they either have a handle or they have buttons like this right here. And so doesn't matter whichever ones you get, but if you get this one, it makes a little stand, and I'll show you in a little bit how to use it. But I didn't buy this. I bought the ones with the little buttons, and so I'm going to lay this to the side, and I'll show you how to use the one with the handle in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to adjust this and get this down here where you can see it. Okay, so now I have 3 splatter screens I'm going to use for the snowman. I have a hat, I have some scarf and ribbon, and some embellishments, and I got some little blingy stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, and you need some floral wire of some type. Okay, so what I've done is I've already went and I painted these white. So you can paint them any color that you want, but of course snowmen are white. So I did that, and I have joined them together at the bottom with some floral wire, and I've joined it together at the top, but it needs to be tighter. So if I were you, I would get out like my needle nose pliers and pull them really tight whenever you get them together. These splatter screens were just $1 now, so they don't cost very much to go out and try. And so I've cut some little wire pieces already, and wire them together, you know, where you're going to put the scarf, or where you're going to put some embellishments or something, so that covers up the wire. So try to keep it like right around his neck and right at the feet. There's several ways you can do these snowman splatter screens, because you can have them standing up and hang them, or you can have them setting down. So I did go out and try to find some wood so I could make a stand, and I painted it black, but they're not dry yet. So see, I did that right there, but it's loose right here. So just continue to take your wire and poke it through. I like to get it right at the very edge to pull it through. And you can make your snowman, the head of the snowman, you can make it crooked, or you can make it straight. Doesn't really matter. If you want to make it like a goofy snowman or sideways snowman, you can. So I'm just taking these needle nose pliers and pulling it as tight as I can. And you can cut the extra wire off when you're through. So there's that. I turn it back over, and you can see now I've got it to where it'll stand by itself, or whether it will lay by itself. So once I get that, I'm going to take my wire cutters and just cut off the extra wire that I had. Always in your craft room, you need needle nose pliers, and hopefully your husband don't steal them from you like mine does all the time. So here we go. Can you see it? Okay. So now you can kind of see it starting to look like a snowman. Alright, so I'm going to put some googly eyes on for the eyes. And I went ahead and cut out a piece of felt for the nose. And then I went and got some buttons to make the mouth. And we will glue them on. I think there's, and you can use regular eyes if you want to make your own eyes out of felt. That'd be fine. You can do that. I had these googly eyes and I just thought I would use them. And I would leave room at the top for your hat. So I'm just going to hot glue these googly eyes on. Try to get them where you want them. Okay. And like I said, you can use felt or whatever. Now I'm going to glue this on. The nose. You can use a regular carrot. If you about a month ago they had, oh well, Easter for sure, they have little carrots. So if you get a chance to get some carrots, just know that you can use them in December or November or whenever for the nose. Okay, and I'm going to use the buttons. I probably spilled some. I don't know where they went. Oh, that's okay. I'll just use what you got. And look what I did. I just glued that down to my stuff. That's funny. Alright. I suggest using 5 buttons. I don't know. I think I just lost a button. My dog's down there. He probably ate it. That's okay. I don't think he ate it. He gets really scared of all my little noises that I make. So you can use other things. I'm just using buttons because it was easy for me to have on hand. Ouch. Use a craft stick when you're doing that, because if you don't, you blister your hand. And I did my hand last week. I did something, I don't even remember what I did, but the blister it was like a 2nd-degree burn, and I mean it's just now healing. So be careful when you're hot gluing, not to hot glue yourself. Okay, so now we have that. I think it'll stay on. You can see that. Alright. I went and looked at all the different hats, and the hat that I come up with was this little black hat, and it had Halloween stuff around it. So I pulled off all the Halloween stuff and threw it away, and I went and got some spray adhesive, and I sprayed the hat down, and then I went and got snow, and I put snow all over it, and then I wrapped a little Christmas ribbon around it, Christmas to make up the hat band. And then I had this little felt ribbon. I got it at a garage sale, I think, and I just used some floral wire to make it together, and I'm just going to glue it on there rather than tying it on there. Cut off the excess wire. Look, this is just a little flocked ribbon, and what I'll do is I'll glue it on there, and then I'll use some embellishments on there. Look, I left the tag on there so you could see that it was just $3. So so far we've used $1, $2, $3 for the splatter screens, and just a few cents for the eyes and the nose, and now the hat's $3. So you can see we're not going to use that much money to make this cute little craft. I'm just going to glue this on there. And don't burn your fingers. Now this is where you decide also how you want your hat to be. You want your hat to be on it, standing up, like this. I need a better angle at the camera. Or do you want it flat? So if you're going to hang it on the wall, I would suggest you just do it flat. But if you're going to make a stand, like I went out and got a piece of wood and cut it this way and this way, and I'm going to put the snowman right between the two pieces of wood so that snowman will stand up. And so when you do that, you can fix your hat like this. But I think I'll fix it like that. I think it's cute. So I just glued that on, and I have some little embellishments over here. These are $1 at the Dollar Tree also. You know, I'm a Dollar Tree shopper. We had a Family Dollar, and we had a Dollar General, and our Family Dollar turned into Dollar Tree, and I wasn't for sure how I was going to like it, but I got to looking at all the crafty stuff, and I was so glad we have a Dollar Tree now. However, our Dollar Tree is not as big as some, so go shopping at other Dollar Trees for other things, because they have a lot more choices in the bigger Dollar Trees. So I just made the little hat, put some embellishments on it, and it's ready to go right there. I'm not going to put it on yet because we still need the belly. So now these came off of the splatter screen, just like that right there. And I'm going to use them for the little buttons on him. So I think I'm going to take this off. I saved this so you could see, you know, you take this off to make, and then you keep everything, don't throw anything away. I think I'm going to put them to the side, and I think I'm just going to use these buttons. This button and this button. I guess you could screw it on the back. I'm going to try to glue it and see. If not, I may have to screw it all the way through. But about right there. Let's see if I can get it to hold. And this is just reusing the stuff that's already there. And really the only thing left to do is to dress it up now, because it's really plain right now. Just get these right here. These right here need probably an extra little time to set. I just burnt my finger really bad, and I can't believe I did it again. I have these I know I need to wear these. They're little finger protectors. So when you're using your hot glue, that you can touch it, because it's just normal or natural to want to touch it, you know. So that's alright. It's probably too late, but that's it. So I think those are going to stay. There's my other two buttons. Let's see. I don't think I need them. I think they're good without them. Okay, so now we have just this plain little snowman. And I got the little wrap from the blanket that I used earlier. This blanket is going to be like used a million times. So for like $1 for the blanket, you just cut it in two, and I've used it for all kinds of crafts. And I'm just going to wrap the blanket around him. And when you do that, you cover up all those floral wires. Okay. And I wanted to glam it up a little bit. I wanted it to be a little bit, I guess, shimmery, maybe. So I got this out, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it or not, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just use it on the bow, because it is so pretty. So I guess I'll set it to the side for right now. And let's see, we need to put this in a knot. Okay. And I guess this is my first time to do this, so I am doing this live and going at it, you know, blind, because I'm not for sure exactly how it's all going to look, but that's part of it. You just kind of go as you can and cover up the floral wire where you put them together. And it has some little snowflakes on there, which is good. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to leave this. I'll cut it, but it's draping down right now. And I used the snowflake ribbon. So I want to start off with the snowflake ribbon to make a bow to go right here, a big bow. So I'm just going to make the bow kind of without using my bow maker. And when I do that, I just start off by making like a little 6-inch tail, and I make the loop about, I'd say it's probably going to be about 4 inches. When you do that, you just hold it in your finger, take it under your thumb, twist it so the good side will show, another 4 inches. And I think I'm going to use this ribbon too. So I'm going to cut this off and just use one loop for this. Got all wound it up. Okay, so got that. And I haven't even opened this one yet, so I have to open it. This was real pretty. I got a lot of these at a garage sale, and they were like $1/4 each. So this looks like it might have come from Hobby Lobby at one time. No, Walmart it says. So it came from Walmart, and I don't know how much it cost because I did get it at a garage sale. Okay, so now I'm gonna just get your bottom part, your tail, and then make a loop. Always make it, the second one, always make it just a little bit shorter. So this is probably about 3.5 inches. And it's the same on both sides, except for one side is flocked. So I'm going to use 2 of these. And I'm going to have 2 on each side, 2 loops on each side. And then the tail, just cut it off about the same length. And I have this flocked ribbon. I don't use flocked ribbon very often because it's kind of hard to do, but I'm just going to make one loop right there and put it right on top. And cut it kind of short. So now I have this. I'm going to use a pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to get it on there right in the middle and twist it from the back. Try not to let go of anything that you've done on your bows. Okay, try to get it even, pull it a little bit. I'm not a great bow maker, but as I go along, I'm learning and I try new things, and it just seems to work. Okay, so once you get that, just start fluffing your bow. Leave this one the same. It has 1 loop, but this has, well, I thought it had 2 loops. Maybe we just got 1 loop. Okay. So we'll work with that. Just fluff it out. And this little red one in the middle is just going to be the middle bow part. So I'm just going to cut these strands off because I just want that 1 loop in the middle. And then pull these strands down. Get them on the side that you want it. And then always dovetail your ribbon. Get them the length that you want. You know how to dovetail. Just cut it in 2 and give it a little snip. That's your dovetail. This one's longer, so I'm going to leave it longer. Dovetail that one. This one. And just make sure they're all just about the same length. This one's a little longer, but that's okay. I think that makes it look a lot better. So I glued this down, so I'm going to try to stick this pipe cleaner through there, pull it through, pull it through on the other side, and then just put it in place like you want it and twist it from the back side. Just twist it as hard as you can. Okay, twist it, and then, you know, work with your bow. Your bow is bendable, workable, however you want it, whichever way you want your ribbon to go. Work it down, then fluff it back out. We fluff a bow, you just keep fluffing it and fluffing it until you get it like you want it. And you can see the middle one that I only had one loop, how it turned out. So that's cute, I think. And the scarf, I think I'm going to cut it. I hate to cut it because the little truck is showing. So, and that is so popular. So now if you wanted to, you can add some little frosted berries or something to it. I think I'm going to leave it like that, because if I put that wood on it down here to stand it up, then I'm going to embellish all this part down here. But I don't have, the wood's not dry yet. But you can see, this is what I'm talking about, is like the splatter screens that don't have the buttons in the middle, have the handle. And you would just take the handle and you'd bend the handle back and stand up by itself, because you have the handle back there. And you could do it on both of them, so it would be like this right here. It'd be really steady. So I'd suggest doing that. If you can find the ones with a handle, get that. So this is an automatic stand for your snowman to stand up by itself, freestanding. But what happens is everybody goes in and buys the ones with a handle, and you can't find it. So I went ahead and just for showing purposes showed you how you could do it with just using the button ones. I could have probably scooted that up just a little bit more for his nose. Okay, for his hat, I've already kind of embellished that, and I think I'm going to try to maybe put it over here, maybe put it right here. Go over his eyes a little bit. I might need to move his eyes. I think I'm going to put it right here. So I'm just going to kind of mark it where I want it and put hot glue right there. And let's see if I can get it back on the right spot. And you see now. And remember, the hat was a Halloween hat that I turned into a snowman hat just by pulling it all out and starting new. And so anytime I see a hat in the store, whether it's Halloween hats or red, white, blue hats or whatever, snowman hats or whatever, I actually buy the hats because I'm going to eventually use them. And so this is what it made, was just this cute little snowman here. And like I said, I'll add embellishments down here. I'll probably add another bow down here and add some berries. And I thought about, if you want to make it glam, they sell this at the Dollar Tree also, and you could take it from here and wrap it around and make it shinier and glammier. And then when you do that, if you do that, then you can take your berries, your winter like berries, and match it up down here. Or if you have some of these, which they're really cute, you could add these to your snowman underneath the bow. And then that would be really cute with that ribbon that just fell off. So I watch people glam up their stuff a lot, and you don't have to put the this around it. You wouldn't have to put this around it, but you need to cover up the floral wire. So I would just put this, glue this on top if you're going to do it that way. And then, I don't know, what do you think? We put that, and then we put like winter berries down here. It'd be really cute, I think. I need to work on my camera. I'm going to work on my camera, I promise. I got to get all this down straight. But, can you see him? Just with a splatter screen. Snowman. Isn't he cute? I like him. So, I'm going to take this to my booth also, just like I do the rest of mine. I'll take, let's see, this was $3. 4, 5, 6. So that's $6 that I've spent, and maybe the embellishments, a couple dollars, maybe $8. So maybe I could sell him for $15 or $16, maybe. I enjoy going to my booth and taking all my stuff. I wanted to show you this now that we finished the snowman. Those of you who are watching, thank you. Please share my group with your friends and family. I wanted to tell you to go to the Dollar Tree and get, let me set this to the side, get some of these candy cane wreath forms, because with these you can make other things besides candy canes. So go grab 4 or 5 of these, and I'm going to show you how to do different things with these. I'll show you how to do the candy cane. I'll show you how to make it a reindeer, make it a horse. There's all different things you can do with this. So grab this, and you'll use it throughout the year, not just for Christmas. So that's it, guys. I wanted to do this today, and I'm not for sure. I think I'm going to do the gnome. I don't know if I'm going to make it Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas. I've got enough probably to do all 3, but I've got on my mind to do now that I've got the wedding out of the way, and now that I'm not working right now. So probably tomorrow maybe we'll make the gnome. Alright guys, thanks for watching.